about... Oh, amazing. I want to keep the run under about 4 hours. Before I start it. I'm going to be running primarily a sword, rocket launcher, with Fabian's strategy as my primary, and a Mobius slash I think Tao Yao as my sniper rifle. What is that? Where's my Tao Yao? I'm just going to be using Laughing Heart instead, because I don't have time to switch it up. No time, Genesis Chain, just to switch it up later. Maybe Zen Meteor. And Sleeper, and Young Wolf's Hell, and Dragon's Breath. Oh, and Icebreaker. Palindrome. And Suros.
What is it? What can we do for you?
Perhaps a rare relic.
Be safe.
Why am I? Where's my... Ah, there it is. Okay. Wait, where's my... Come on. Make sure I have heavy ammo since. Before starting. I will be switching colors quite frequently during this raid, or this run. Alright, one orbit. I have my timer right next to me. And we're gonna start with... Oh, I need... Come on, Ian. I need my have 2 memories of Yolders, but I need 1 on my Titan. Alright. Time starts as soon as I land on restoration. Alright. 3, 2, 1, start time. Oh. Now start time. So you can edit any of your things in the settings while you're do whatever you need to do before you get ready. I like to have my discipline usually maxed. Oh, and I want that. And I want...
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
The ship's avionics are completely catatonic. I can't code their last transmission. They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
A map of the entire area.
What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
So I'm trying to do the kill priority challenge, which means that I kill bosses, yellow bars. Yellow bar means majors or
Scanning
ultras.
warp drive.
And
It's already in fallen hands.
enemies that are in the way, like blocking the
I
path.
hope you're ready for this.
And usually you're not going to see a lot of randomless ad killing. Ads being like these type of enemies, like basic here and there boring enemies. Like if you need to kill a group of enemies to start an activity like this is what that means.
It's in the walls.
I'm going to be fastballing a lot, which means throwing grenades directly at enemies for maximum damage. And then going straight to orbit as soon as you see mission end. Well, that was the first mission, Restoration. The next one is The Dark Within. We're going to be orbiting around Earth for about a good half hour to 45 minutes. It is currently 6:33 in the morning. I expect to be done with this hopefully before noon.
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it. Okay, the Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps. And it's surrounded by Fallen. Well, I'm ready if you are.
I'm not going to be doing strikes or
This
raids
place must have been amazing.
unless I absolutely have to.
Thousands of humans boarding the colony ships.
And I don't want to load
Off
stall
to
like
build
this. This is
cities
annoying.
beyond. Up the hill, the building with the radar, that's the Skywatch.
Why did I get off? Because the way that Bungie
This was one of Skywatch's
coordinates
old array stations. A
this
link to the lunar colonies.
game is through different quadrants
Dead end.
and areas and
Fallen sealed
certain
this
areas
gate.
of maps. Like this,
I can get
like even though the game is a big multiplayer online game, it's coordinated into zones. And like right now, there's like the reason you're not seeing other players in this area is because A, this is a mission, and B, this isn't a social zone. This is a mission zone. And there will be some missions that are solo only.
This.
That means like I won't see anyone else.
Lots of motion ahead.
So I'm gonna try and skip through all these enemies.
Bad feeling about this. The hive.
I have to kill this wizard up here. Everything else, not important. Unless they're gonna kill me, which they're not.
There's a
Wizards
wizard here.
naturally have
You have to kill it.
a solar shield, and it's using solar weapons against solar shields.
Darkness could be a lot closer than we think.
Takes them down pretty quickly. Elemental on elemental damage is really what's useful. So now we're on to the Warmind mission.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first.
I want to really fly through this mission.
All right, if you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
I want to really fly through this mission. This is not usually the way to go through this. So the Warmind mission, you gotta scan two little
We're approaching the shore.
things,
The Fallen are using some
amplifiers.
sort of signal amplifiers. Let's see what they're transmitting.
There's a captain on each one.
То прошлые события не могут не оставить своих запечатлений.
Give me a second. Some kind of distorted signal. Not Fallen.
Let's check the other one.
Oh, so what am I doing? Whenever I think of any Warmind mission, I always want to go down on that little thing. Just do it by habit.
Into something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
So up here we gotta clear a room full of enemies. and then blow up a machine. That's really it. Oh, do you be running feedback? No, not yet. It's like there's a fastball. There's my shield is
tapped
up.
into something in the back of the room.
The reason I'm running Juggernaut Shield here is in a little bit I don't want to be switching settings as I'm in the middle of a mission trying to run through. I don't really run Shoulder Charge on my Titan because I don't necessarily need to. I usually only do that for player versus player. The reason I'm using Fabian's strategy here is my gun reloads after every kill a portion of the magazine. So if I play my cards right, I never need to reload in some situations. But the only downside is I fly through ammo, because it doesn't just automatically just pick itself back up. It doesn't just make ammo out of nowhere like no time to explain. This reloads straight from the reserves, which is my 477 number down there. Should be everything. Yep.
We should destroy this thing. They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall.
I'll be doing a Let's Play later in the week when I have some free time. Now we're on to the last array. So the way the order is going to go through with this is we're going to do regular story missions first, and then all the DLCs in order. So that means we're straight into the Dark Below, then the House of Wolves, and then right into Taken King. I may or may not do Rise of Iron depending on the time, but we'll see as far as I go as quickly as I can.
There's reports a team of Guardians went dark near the old Skywatch. They were running a mission for Dead Orbit, had codes to a hidden array that could reconnect us to the other colonies in the system. If we can find their ghosts, maybe we can open that array.
On what I feel like.
The ghosts were last heard from near the Skywatch. Let's head there and see if we can find them.
This mission, you just go through the Skywatch. Until you actually reach the Skywatch area, little social zone. And then you move on to the top back of the map, near where the Omnigul area. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Come on. Alright, I'm just gonna run. Usually you can glitch your Sparrow over that, so we can ride your Sparrow when you're here. It saves some time.
Hive breeding ground.
But it's not necessarily quite important.
Surface now, keeping the Fallen busy.
The reason you're not going to see any Hive in this room is because they're all upstairs. I'm just going to run right through them. I'm gonna do a shield buffer here. I don't need it, but it's just for shits and giggles. That's pretty good.
The ghosts. They're in a clearing between buildings not far from here.
To pick up the ghosts, you have to kill vandals. The dregs are the
Ghosts
skin-looking
are
ones.
still here. The Fallen have them.
That's a dreg. That's a vandal.
It's dead. Keep hunting.
Now, since this is a social space, other players can come through and kill my vandals. If they do, I can't pick up ghosts. There, it should be enough.
This one still holds the codes.
Yep.
Let's find the array.
Not the best Sparrow driver. Don't set my Sparrow on fire, please.
Approaching the control station. This is it.
Oh, I don't have my super yet. Alright. Then I'm gonna go super this captain over here. Kobe.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work.
Okay, negotiating.
Now this is a this isn't part of the challenge. I have to kill everything out here, except for those guys. Fastball anyway.
The array, it's opening.
Yeah, see they disappear. You're gonna see that a lot, kind of like this fade out kind of thing. That's because the social enemies are different from mission enemies sometimes. And whenever you trigger a certain mark in the game will put the regular enemies in and take out the ones outside the special, like this. Right here, I'm just tapping oh so lightly the trigger. I just really don't want to. I don't want to speed through right here. Change colors. Why not? Let's go pink. And I'm really trying to keep enemies away from me because my rate of fire picks up the closer enemies are to me with this gun, which is good and see like that, which is good and bad. Obviously, the faster I shoot, the more ammo I use. And sometimes you're gonna overshoot through enemies thinking that they're alive when they're dead. Like, a throw only needs 2 shots. Maybe. Get away from me. That little clicking noise is the gun reloading itself. Fastball. Your shield can't save you. Really, a legendary Ingram. Interesting. Usually you don't seem to find that a lot.
I think we're clear. You need to see this. This array is
On lower level missions.
Rasputin. It's connecting to defense constructs all across the system.
More often than not, I will cut in and out of. It will cut in and out of audio. Okay, so that should be it for now. Yep, we're gonna go to the moon. We will do Dark Beyond. I won't be going to the tower pretty much anytime during this run unless to get more heavy ammo sense or really anything I need. I'm not gonna be decoding Ingrams or any type of objective mission. Not necessarily anything. I will be skipping cutscenes. Later when I do my Let's Play, I won't be. I'll be doing a walkthrough. Probably running planet by planet in my episodes. That little little symbol on the bottom of
I
right
used to look
is just a
up there
loading
at night
signal.
and wonder what the Hive were doing. But the
This mission I'll be going to an old accelerator on the moon, activating it, going into the Temple of Crota,
A Guardian came
and
here
retrieving a
searching
dead
for
ghost.
way into the Hive fortress, but he just disappeared. Let's pick up his trail. His last known coordinates are up ahead. The Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator from an unknown fallen house. Some of this equipment shows recent activity. Had to be the Guardian's ghost.
Now I will be saying whenever it's a mandatory kill zone, like this is a kill zone where I have to kill a certain amount of enemies before I go,
Not too far.
before I can progress.
Maybe he's still there.
This is one of the zones. Drop from the ceiling. Come on. Thank you. Oh, so rarely will I be using rocket launchers. Maybe at the end of this run I'll be doing a strike speed run. I don't know. Shot you right in the dick. I don't know why I'm seeing a bunch of this Ingrams this early. You don't usually see these until when you get into harder missions. Not gonna fastball quite yet. Where are you? Alright. That arrow noise, that's a servitor. That should be it. Nope. Gotta kill you, and then we're off. Really?
You can grab your
Okay, there we
Sparrow.
go.
We're linked. The colony base he was looking for should be on the other side of the ridge.
There's only one part, I think, in this run. Mission on Mars. Oh, and you can't ride your Sparrow in the... Oh my gosh. You can't ride your Sparrow in...
This is where he was headed.
on the Dreadnought.
Looks like he set up camp here. Let's see what he left behind.
If you see me running in circles like this, I'm trying not to get shot.
His notes. They're all about a place called the Temple of Crota. It's not far from here. Sounds like a death trap.
Do a quick...
Ground here is hollowed out for miles. Who
Yeah,
knows
usually you're
what's
supposed to
happening
get off your
underneath.
Sparrow and walk your way up here, but that just takes too long.
I think we found the temple. Up ahead, Guardian down.
This is the cooler part of the raid where you get to see the Fabian strategy really come into play. Because where the self-reload button mode comes into play, it's
We've
so
woken
nice.
the hive.
It's almost like the bad juju, except not necessarily.
I'm picking up the dying light of a ghost. Inside.
Grab the ghost. Dip.
The ghost is dead, but I can still read some of its memories.
Now we're going to be doing Sword of Crota. Wait, yeah, Sword of Crota. Come on. There we go.
I've been combing the Cryptarch's records for anything on the Temple of Crota. Listen.
Long ago, the moon fell to Crota. He wielded a sword so dark it drained whatever light it touched. Now Crota sleeps,
But the sword
does not.
does not.
The warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber guarded by the Swarm Princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we could see
It is never wielded again. Gonna be black here. Psych. Alright.
The only way to destroy the
We have to
sword is
kill
its makers,
4,
the Swarm Princes. One
yeah.
of them is said to guard a ritual site near the Hellmouth. We'll challenge
Just
him first.
really for not really challenging. Knights. Pretty easy. Up until like halfway through Taken King, things are gonna be super easy.
The ritual site is up ahead.
I won't be doing any challenge missions. Like over here, you have to kill oh, I'm out of boost. Okay. I'm not going to be killing any.
This is where we'll find him. I hope you're ready. One down. I'll lead us to the others. Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the Guardians it's killed. It's further below. The sword is close. I can feel its power. Clear them out. Grab the sword. That should lure them out. Careful. Its power is dark. lots of movement all around us. The princes are coming for the sword. The sword is gone. They say that was one of the most powerful weapons. There's got to be a way to find out what the Hive are planning. That ghost we recovered found a library in their fortress called the World's Grave. It's said to hold everything they know of Earth. If you can get us down there, I'll steal all I can. The World's Grave is deep in their fortress, but according to the ghost we found, there's an ancient knight who protects it. I can lead us to him, but you'll have to face him to find the grave. Really tore into the moon. Filled it with all sorts of chambers and catacombs. It's a whole necropolis down here. Is near, and it's powerful. But this knight holds the key to finding the grave. We'll have to kill him. This is the key to the grave. I know where we're headed. This should lead us right to the grave. The world's grave, not ours. That's it. There it is.
When I break in, they're going to come after us. Make sure you're ready. So much. They've broken the Beaconsfield limit. Okay, I've got it all. There's unbelievable stuff in here. Listen to this, from an old warlock, Osiris.
Every end crawls from the same pit, rising from the schism to swallow matter, light, and life. It will not be stopped, but here it can be slowed. The shrines of Oryx must be destroyed.
There is a shrine here, but it's further in the Hellmouth than anywhere we've been. We should destroy it before it's too late. I'm picking up fallen activity. Heavier than normal. Something's got them worked up. I'll stay on it. The Fallen? They're invading the Hellmouth? If I translated these Fallen comms correctly, one of their barons is here. They don't crawl out of their skiffs too often. Sounds like an opportunity.
These tunnels go on for miles. We'll never explore them all.
I don't even want to know what they're keeping down there. These Fallen are just as crazy as we are. There's the shrine. Find a way through. Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.
It's tethered to a power far beyond the edge of the system. If I just find a way to break the link. Let's just hope we don't get sucked into some trans-dimensional vortex. It's weakened.
Destroy it! Urgent transmission incoming on all channels. From the speaker.
Nothing is more important now. We believe the Hive are engaged in a ritual that is draining the Traveler of its light. Whatever power they wield must be understood and destroyed.
This ritual could be happening in any one of their thousands of chambers. If we can find cracks deep enough, I can map the entire Hive fortress.
Okay, good scan, but not enough
To locate the ritual yet. Let's keep looking.
Hold on. I got it.
But we have to go deeper into the Temple of Crota. Someone's trying to establish contact. Could be the speaker. Let's get out in the open. I'll have a better chance of... Hive seeder. Just like the ones invading Earth. If we don't finish this, there'll be more of these. Here it is. The darkest of all the Hive's chambers. What is this thing? It's a shard of the Traveler. They were using it against the Traveler, devouring its light. But we freed it. Our new friend said there are enemies on Venus worse than this. Great. Our new friend must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that. The radio message she sent came from somewhere in the jungles of Venus. don't like us getting dragged out here and not being able to get the lay of the land. There used to be a Guardian outpost nearby. Let's see what they have on this place.
We're late. Sparrow's accessible. There's a lot here about some war machines called the Vex. Indestructible, relentless, supremely intelligent. And they can teleport. Great. Guardians used to have sensors to track them. Let's get them back online.
The Vex sensors should be up ahead.
Sensors are extensive. Okay, I should be able to track these machines. Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us to see.
Detecting Vex. Like we're surrounded. The coordinates lead here? What is it? Let me get a closer look.
Fascinating. A conflux of non-baryonic streams going... where? Oh, no.
No, it's the Vex. Better find some cover. These things. Are there any still intact that I can analyze? I wish you'd check with me before making insane promises. If we want to take down a Gate Lord, we've got to find out how these machines operate. Let's find the biggest one we can, pull out its brain, and see what we can learn about them. Okay, there's a big Vex signature just up the coast. Let's kill it, whatever it is, and bring its mind core to one of the old Academy research labs.
We're gonna be introduced to our first big character called the, oh, look, another load stall. Called a Cyclops. They're nasty. You only see them here and there.
Up ahead, a ridiculously large Vex emission. Sounds like what we're looking for.
This is the Cyclops. You shoot it square in the fucking eye. Grab the core, head up the coast.
Fascinating. Let's head for that research station. Mind cores are actually biological, not relative to any known life forms recorded. Maybe the Collective's research can tell us more.
Tired of the load stalls.
These ruins predate humanity by a few
This is the Vault of
billion
Glass area.
Vex are coursing through them.
I'll be coming back here later for the Praedyth mission. Actually, for the Wolves mission. It's the least favorite of my missions. Is the Wolves Gambit.
Research station.
Oh, we have to kill Fallen here. I forgot. I always forget. You have to circle in a certain way. Come on, drop your load. Really? We're not really going to be seeing much of the Awoken, because I'm going to be skipping cutscenes.
Nice work.
Gonna plug your ghost in real quick.
There's got to be a central terminal around here. Found one.
Usually you want to come up here and wait for them to come to you, but you want to play really aggressive here if you want to speed run through this.
Vex, they're coming.
Really? That's how you pace out your shots. Next.
The Vex share one mind across 1 million units. That's why they react so
So
fast.
fast. Fastball. Don't really need heavy ammo. I get another one of those wait missions. Kill everything and wait. More often than not, they put Minotaurs in pairs.
They can warp across star systems in an instant.
We'll deal with a couple of them here in a minute. It's important to dodge their slam melees because they're quick and they hurt. Usually I like to, quote unquote, rainbow shot them, which is jump and down, because they slam down in a hitbox.
I know how to find a gate lord. Each Vex is part of a giant network that spreads.
Now we're going to do the archive mission. I will be doing the Scourge of Winter missions with the House of Wolves area. I won't be doing it just quite yet. My practice run I was able to mess up by completely missing that I needed to kill the Kel's guard.
We just got this on a secure channel from the Krypton.
And I had to backtrack, but I just restarted the mission, which pretty much killed my run.
Of the Golden Age. Their archive is a treasure of knowledge that we cannot lose to the fallen.
This is one of my favorite missions because you just do it a lot throughout the.
Will be in your debt.
You do it a lot. Not by a lot, I mean twice. You do it twice during the campaign. That's if you want to get sleeper stimulant.
The archive is buried under the rubble of the academy.
Wait. I want to go this way.
Strip it like the rest of the planet. We better find it before they get inside.
It's been a pretty long night. I've been playing for hours. So there's another social space. This is where I'm at right now is considered a social space. This down here is not a social space, which means that friendly players don't usually come through here. Well, it's not. They don't usually because it's locked from player to player, unless you're in a fire team. Everything is locked player to player, is locked to a fire team. Except for specific missions. You can't go over these. I've tried, and then I do it. We're gonna see me use my Sparrow a lot. Because A, it's faster to use than running, and B, it can one-hit kill a lot of things.
Great.
fastball.
Fallen have already set up shop here. Let's hope they haven't gotten into the archive.
So to kill everything before we get going. Touch my neck. We gotta kill 2 yellow bar vandals and 1 servitor. Yep. I'm gonna go kill a sniper. Really? Yo, that is crazy. I missed.
That's it. The archive. Secrets of the Golden Age, untouched for centuries.
So if you're wondering how, like,
Radio A
the background of this game,
serious about keeping people out. Not a problem.
really, the best way I can say it to learn about it is either do one of 2 things or do both things. Is that A, play it, don't skip the cutscenes, and B, look up the lore, like through the grimoire and stuff. Like, there's a lot of good stuff here about, like, what happened.
Unbelievable.
Like, someone should write a novel
Archive's
about this
power
game.
is still partially activated.
Welcome,
Interesting.
Dr. Shin. Please enter your security clearance code.
Dr. Shin? Never mind that. Let's hit that terminal up ahead.
This place is amazing. It's bigger than the archives in Old Akron.
Thank you, Dr. Shin.
In this
Shall I
mission,
begin
you're usually,
correlation
like, you're
against
supposed to stay over
non-samples?
there and, like, come over and be like, oh, surprised, Fallen came in behind
Dr.
us.
Shin, security breach detected.
But if you know where the spawn
Intruders.
is,
Initiate
you can get him
protocol
quickly.
19.
But the background of this game,
Fallen, they followed us in.
basically, humans weren't really doing that well. A supreme being came to them, the big white thing we know as the Traveler. In the maps, it's the thing that's in the center of the map. Whenever you select the tower. And that's what triggered the thing what they also talk about so often called the Golden Age. Oh my gosh, you did not just do that. Explosive canisters kill in 1 hit. Massively annoying. Anyways, like I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted.
Fallen. They followed us in.
It's loud. Triggered a Golden Age where medical science reached an all-time high, made massive strides they'd never made before. You know, information reached boundaries that surpassed years. Life expectancy tripled, like colonization of all the other worlds, like great leaps in the scientific community. And then the Traveler's old enemy, called the Darkness, followed it here. There were different battles. Basically following the aftermath of the Great War. Picking up bits and pieces. They shut off the power. We gotta kill servitors here.
Remote hub failure. Routing disrupted.
It's just like a brief,
must have a
very,
server
very
feeding off the
brief
power.
background. But yeah, either like read a magazine, look it up on the internet, or read Grimoire. Or play the game.
Made a mess here, but I got this.
They're tapping in somewhere else.
I'm gonna use my super for the captain, maybe. I might not even need to. Yeah, I probably won't even need to. Comes with being, excuse me, massively over leveled. Being, excuse me. Being 400 light level is
I'll have it back together quick.
pretty much
fallen in here.
to massively over level as much as you can be. So whenever playing through the story missions, they're all super easy. Well, if you're not dumb and know how to play the game. It's pretty much all you gotta kill. I bet everything will disappear before I finish. That's the archive. Up next is the Eye of the Gate Lord.
Let's get back to the archive.
Which is one of my favorite missions because you get to see how fast you can take down
This archive is amazing.
an enemy of this size. It's
Pathways
pretty
to
funny.
other galaxies, mappings of a Vex underworld, a place they called.
My eyes hurt.
The more we learn about the Vex, the more I understand why our exo friend is so worried about them.
Oh, and the collapse is
During the
basically,
collapse,
yeah,
they transformed the planet Mercury into a machine.
did everything.
We need to get into the Black Garden. We need a Gate Lord's head.
Yep.
First thing we're going to have to do is get me into the Vex network so I can lure out a Gate Lord. I'll lead the way. Here's what we have on Gate Lords. 3 stories tall, protect the realms the Vex keep locked out of time. Time? That can't be right.
Yeah, things don't get hard in this game until much, much later. And I'm talking like Sun and Moon missions.
I'm picking up a heavy conflux nearby. I can use it to get into their network.
And a quick skip right here. Hey, go that way. No Minotaurs, good RNG. RNG stands for Random Numbers Generator, which basically means karma. Or the random amount of things that events, like coincidences. You could get bad RNG, which is like bad events happening, like I don't know. Good RNG is like when I got those Ingrams earlier. Ingrams just mean armor pieces or like weapon pieces or weapons. Or getting like critical hits or
I sort of had to mess with
dodges
all the
or
transfer gates here.
anything good or anything bad happening is pretty much RNG. That little circle thing at the very end over here, that's a transfer gate. We don't need to kill them. All you need to do is just get past this area. But I'm really good at dodging hobgoblins, so it shouldn't be an issue. Because they can be baited ever so seriously. I'm gonna skip this Hydra real quick. But I don't know why they're called Hydras. They don't do what a Hydra does. Where you cut off a head and 2 more grow back. Nah, they're just machines.
This is where we'll find the Gate Lord. Let's go.
push up. This might be just a little difficult, but I should be fine. Hey.
I guess you're going to have to step inside the ring.
All I can say is watch this. First fastball. 1, 2, 3, 4, slam.
Nice work. This better get us into the Black Garden.
Let's go get our key from the Queen.
Next mission is the Exclusion Zone on Mars. This is the Traveler. Oh, that's Crucible. Excuse me. Exclusion. That's the Garden Spire. We want Exclusion Zone. Mars is usually where the things start to take their time. Oh, that's Crucible. Excuse me. Exclusion. That's the Garden Spire. On Exclusions. We're nearing the end of
These coordinates put the gate to the Black Garden near the Lost City.
the regular mission, and then we start all DLC stuff. I want to fly through Dark Below and taking House of Wolves. Oh yeah, here's that part where I can't grab my Sparrow.
And the Cabal got a lock on orbital communication. If you want your Sparrow, you're going to have to break into one of their bunkers and disable the system. Here's what I have on the Cabal. 800 pounds and highly militarized. They blow up planets and moons just for getting in their way. Just so you know what we're dealing with.
The little triple jump thing, it's called Titan
My
Skating.
advice? We avoid engagement.
Also, they're not inside. I don't have Catapult on, I have increased control on my jump. But Catapult, it's only good for holding your jump, but not skating. Or at least, according to me. We're gonna fly through these enemies fairly quickly.
Access key? I don't need access key.
DOS is more complicated.
I think I initiated a failsafe. Guess that was their failsafe.
I'd really like to not die here. The only thing that would really cause me trouble is to do the turrets on the ships. Everything else is totally fine. Also, being swarmed sucks. That's usually never an issue. Come on, give me my Sparrow. Give me my Sparrow. Give me my Sparrow. Thank you.
Sparrow is accessible. Let's head toward the gate. Cabal appear to be at war with the Vex here.
Up here, have to kill a little bit of enemies,
Something about the gate.
and then kill a yellow bar
Let's
Centurion,
check them out.
and then
You want to get in the middle of this? That's your call.
go to the gate. There are a lot of optional missions in this game, but their sole purpose is just for leveling and for backgrounds, like backstory.
Look for something I can access.
This game will leave you like wanting to know more. You can tell Bungie really took their time. Well, yeah, they made a really good game. Because even though this game came out 3.5 years ago, a lot of people still play it. Usually in the gaming community, stay with the game for a year or so. Oh, so rarely does a game company make a really good game. Those are Scions, they're little shits. Can you stop with the turrets? There's the yellow bar, gotta kill him. Take the access key, and we dip.
There's another Cabal post right near the gate. Let's hope this key works.
Actually, I might just switch to hammers just to be safe. So what about what fastball I have? I guess we're doing incendiary. Hammers is always really fun to use.
Let's see what they know about the gate.
That big circle thing is the gate.
Impressive. The Cabal managed to penetrate the Vex cognition mesh.
Can't quite enter it just quite yet.
There's a lot here. I'm not sure they even understand what the gate is.
I'd say we're about a little more than a third of the way through the game. Up next is the Garden Spire. Actually, I might do Buried City first. No, I'm gonna do Garden Spire first.
I have a plan to charge the Gate Lord's eye. Deep in their warbase, the Cabal are sitting on a Vex spire that connects to the Black Garden Gate. We free that spire, we can charge the eye. We'll be hitting the Cabal where they're the strongest. So I hope... Here we go. Let's fight our way into their warbase.
Think of the bottom of a sparrow as just like a snowplow, not like a snowplow, but like a tank tread. Like the higher you get it up, the more stuff you can get underneath
I'll
it.
scan for a good vantage point.
All these enemies are optional, so I'm not going to kill them. And also killing any enemy will also be part of the kill priority challenge. And none were necessarily in my way, so. If you know you can get around them, don't kill anything. It's just really what the challenge is.
That observation tower overhead. There's bound to be a way to locate the spire there.
Now I have to kill the enemies here.
Let's try that terminal.
Don't kill me, grenade. Oh. I'm switching to sticky.
Come on, where is it? I got it. It's on the other side of another defense line. Well, if they didn't already know we're coming, they do now.
Come on.
I think they just invited us in. Feels like a trap.
Because it is a trap. I always miss that. Something always so satisfying, like shooting without aiming down the sights. Don't do that.
Get ready. You know what happens when I open doors.
Very, very rarely will I use my hammer as super. This is fun.
We're getting close. We have to cross that bridge. There's the spire, straight ahead. You handle the Cabal. I'll wait the eye. There. A conduit to the spire. Get me close.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
You know what? After I do the Rising Tide and the Buried City mission, I might cut it off and go to bed.
It's time to enter the Black Garden and finish this.
Or I might do it right now. I think I'm gonna cut it off right now.